Let's quickly talk about Clio versus CosmoLex. Of course, we're speaking about legal management software. In today's conversation, we want to compare and contrast those two tools to have a clear idea which one is the best. And so here's the overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about Clio versus CosmoLex, you got to think about a few things. And you got to think about how those things actually relate to your law firm, okay? Number one, what is the size of your team? And so do you have a small team, or do you have a small team of lawyers, or do you have a pretty large team? And basically, what is the experience level of those team members, of those lawyers, of those legal researchers, of those legal analysts? It's really important. And also, you need to also think about the geographic distribution of those team members. Are they working in the office, or are they working remotely? That's number one. So everything around human resources for your law firm. The second feature that you need to pay attention to when comparing and contrasting Clio versus CosmoLex is to think about your needs. What kind of needs do you have operationally, in terms of cases, in terms of matters, in terms of litigation? What do you need exactly? Okay, what are your needs in terms of data protection? What are your needs in terms of client communication? What are your needs in terms of research? This is really important. Are you looking for some kind of research software? Do you want a research capability into court matter, into cases? Okay, and do you want things at the state level, or do you want things really across states? So this is really important too. So here I'm actually giving you the depth and breadth of analysis you have to go through when you are comparing and contrasting Clio and CosmoLex. The third thing you need to pay attention to is the scalability. Is your law firm growing right now? Do you plan to grow maybe 3 months from now, 6 months from now? This plays an important role, because if they're charging you on a per user basis and you grow like really crazy, this is going to add a lot of cost, a huge cost, increment on your bottom line. So you got to really think about that too. The fourth thing is customer service plays an important role, because if you have to choose Clio versus CosmoLex, customer service is going to and what kind of customer service are you looking for? Are you comfortable with email? Do you want somebody on the phone? And what kind of legal expertise would you want them to bring to the table? Those are really important. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So let's first talk about Clio. Okay, first Clio. No, so when you think about Clio, I want you to think about a law firm a legal research software provider that has been in existence for nearly 15 years. I mean, they actually started in 2008, so it's relatively recent. When you actually compare that sort of historical profile with other players in the industry, 2008 is kind of recent, okay? And the cool thing, but the thing is that in the last 15 years, Clio has been innovating like crazy. They come every year with new features, with new capabilities. This is really great. And we believe that Clio is arguably the most comprehensive cloud-based management software for the legal industry. This is really important. I'm going to repeat it. It's the most comprehensive cloud-based management software for the legal industry, because back in the days they used to have those legacy software tools. They had to come to your law firm to sort of install the software on your computers. And nowadays everything happens in the cloud, okay? And so the thing here is that what we love about Clio is that they are comfortable actually showcasing their products to you. So they actually offer law firms a free trial with no credit card information required. Think about that. This speaks volume about the level of assurance, the level of confidence they have in the product. Okay, so you can test out Clio with no credit card information. And what we love about the Clio also is that in terms of pricing, the company is very transparent. So they offer 3 to 4 different product plans depending on the needs and budget of your law firm. So if you couple the fact that you have a free trial period, if you couple that fact to the transparency in pricing, Clio really plays ball real well. We love that, because we love that level of transparency. Now, one thing we love about companies, overall software providers that really give you a free trial, is that you are able to test out the products with no pressure. And if you like it, you just sign up. If not, you just move on to the next one. Also, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Clio versus CosmoLex. Let's talk about product plans and pricing. We're still talking about Clio. So I want you to look right now on the screen with me. You can see here that when we talk about Clio, we have 4 different pricing plans, okay? And basically, you have the easy start, the essentials, the advanced, and the complete. So right now, those are the prices as of the date of this show. Maybe by the time you watch this show, prices would have increased, okay? Now, the prices I'm showing you here, those are prices per month when billed annually. If you were to switch to a monthly billing, you actually will be looking at least a 20 to 25% increment. In other words, it's better just to pay annually. Then you can save 25%. Okay. So when we talk about the starter plan, basically this is the basic package that is loaded with essential tools, including performance dashboard, responsive multi-channel support, custom invoices and templates, time tracking. This is really good. And then you also have a secure client portal, Clio Connect. That's for the easy start. This is great for, let's say, micro law firms and solo practitioners. If you're a solo practitioner, you will love the easy start. What about the essentials? The essentials, basically, you have to pay about $69 per month when billed annually. And basically, that's the next level package that carries all starter plan features, including accounting integrations, custom fields. You have Zapier integration, UTB-MS coding, API access, data escrow, sortable custom fields, alternative free billing, payments. This is really good. And then you have the advanced. Now, Clio is telling you this is the most popular sort of plan, and they're right. It's true because most of our clients, most of our business clients have the advanced plan. And so the advanced plan, it used to be called Elite back in the days, but basically this include all essentials plan features plus priority support, originating attorney revenue report, court calendaring rules. This is really cool. And you also have matter budgets, and you have a campaign tracker. This is really fantastic. And the 4th plan here is the complete. Now the complete is where you have everything. I mean, if you're a law firm, but this is for mid-size to large firms. There you have $129 per user per month, but it's really complete. You get full support. You even have an account manager that can really answer all questions that you have. So this is really cool. So when you analyze Clio, well, what are the features that are lacking in our view? Because I mean, Clio is kind of cool, but it's not perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. Nothing is perfect in this world. So there are some notable features that Clio does not offer at the moment. So they don't offer conflict of interest checking. Conflict of interest checking is kind of important if you are working let's say on multiple cases and across multiple jurisdictions, and you're really trying to really beef up your evidence admissibility power or potential. Okay, so conflict of interest checking is not available right now in Clio. They do not offer also the ability to track retainers, which is really could be a bummer, because if you have a law firm where you have multiple I would say multiple lawyers, or multiple lawyers, and you really want to really create a certain level of transparency when it comes to retainers, this is important. They don't have also 128-bit encryption, and they do not have financial reports. So we're talking about financial reports are kind of critical, because you never know. You really want to track things at not only at the partner level, but also at the practice level, but also at the industry level. They do not also offer trust account reports. This is also another important, in our view, an important criterion that they do not offer. They don't offer general ledger. They don't have check request. Okay. And however, some of the aforementioned features can be fulfilled via integrations Clio offers. So Clio integrates well with a dozen applications, including favorites like the popular file management program, Dropbox, and the accounting program, QuickBooks rather. So basically, the thing here is that all the things that I'm talking to you about, trust account report, general ledger, all this, you can actually get them through QuickBooks, for instance, via Dropbox, or via even like FreshBooks, Zoho Books. You can even get them through other programs such as Wave, for instance. But this has to be done either via API or via a Zapier integration. So But see, the thing is that this requires an extra step that you have to take to make sure that it happens within your law firm. But hey, listen, it is what it is. Plus, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a matchup between Clio and CosmoLex. Of course, we're speaking about legal management software. Let's now talk about CosmoLex. So when you think about CosmoLex, I want you to think about a player that came relatively late to the cloud-based law practice management software space, because they actually started 5 years after Clio. So basically, CosmoLex started in 2013. Okay, but the thing is that for the last 10 years, they've been gaining traction and market share like crazy. I mean, this is really, it's one of those firms, those software providers, again, sort of similar to Clio, that's been adding new features, new capabilities year over year over year. I mean, they're really dynamic here. I mean, very agile. Okay, we love that a lot. So as a newer software tool, CosmoLex is more intuitive than its competitors, including Clio, and boasts particularly robust accounting features. So what I was just telling you about, like the accounting features that Clio didn't have, you actually find them in CosmoLex. Okay, anything about general ledger, anything about trust accounts, anything about financial reports, you have them in CosmoLex. So you don't have to actually do a third-party integration via QuickBooks or Zoho Books or anything like that. You have them natively in CosmoLex. And CosmoLex offers a free trial with no credit card information required, kind of similar to Clio. Okay, and the company offers 2 or 3 different pricing plans depending on whether a law firm pays annually or monthly. One thing I need to say here is that CosmoLex also, in terms of user experience, is a tiny bit ahead of Clio because it's relatively new. Okay, so you have fresh. The interface is slicker in our view. Okay, things are, you can really move across the dashboard real fast. And you also, the learning curve that your team might have with CosmoLex is a little less than the learning curve that your team might have with Clio. Now, having said that, with Clio also, you have a very fresh UX, very fresh user experience and user interface, so UI and UX, and also the dashboard is really sleek. Okay, but CosmoLex is really fresher in our view. Let me talk about the pricing here. So I want you to look on the screen right now. So you can see that when we talk about, I'm going to show you 2 screenshots. So I want to show you the first screenshot. So basically, CosmoLex, you have CosmoLex accounting and legal practice management software. When you have those 2 together, they're charging you $89 per user per month, and when billed annually. And if you want to have like a month-to-month billing, then they're charging you $99 per user per month. Okay, so you can see here that not only in terms of the pricing transparency, they were giving you like a one pricing tool. I mean, they used to give 2 or 3 depending upon the kind of a configuration you want. And so this is one, so $89 per user per month. And by the way, you can always try the software for free. So and always try before you actually commit. Okay, this is really important. And so what happens here is that with CosmoLex, you have the legal practice management software, then you have the accounting all bundled together. But there are some add-ons that you can actually buy if you really want to. Let's say you want to have an all-in-one sort of process. Okay, so and this is the second screenshot I'm showing you right now on the screen. So you can see that you have CosmoLex Pay. Now this one you're not paying anything. Then you have the CosmoLex CRM. They're charging you. Those are add-ons. All those 4 are add-ons: the Pay, the CRM, the websites, and the Easy Signature. Those are add-ons. So for the CRM, they're charging you $147. So this is kind of important if you do not already have a CRM and you want to really have a clear, like a better management of your clients, then you might want to be to have this CRM. The $147 is actually per month when billed annually. Then you have CosmoLex websites. So basically, you are building website. This is here a website builder, so you can use CosmoLex to build your law firm's website, and they're charging you $149 per month billed annually. And then you have the CosmoLex file sharing and e-signature. This is actually, so if you want to also take advantage of that, then you go with the 52. So you can see that with CosmoLex, they are actually charging you two things. So you have the accounting and legal management software bundle. That's the first one, $89 per month when actually when billed annually, and then you can have add-ons. So let's talk about the product features here about CosmoLex. So when you think about CosmoLex, you have a constellation of features that I really want to share with you briefly. So the thing here is that you have law office accounting, you have user management, you have document management, you have secure client portal, you have email management. So this is kind of cool if you receive tons of emails and you want to and your law firm wants to manage emails better. You have practice dashboards, pen grade security, you have electronic billing and payments, you have calendar management, you have task management, you have time and expense tracking, you have credit card tracking. So this is really cool. And so the thing here is that, and this is kind of important because again, the juice in our view that CosmoLex is bringing to the table is that CosmoLex is bringing a modern juice, if you will. So not only do you have the law office management software, but you have accounting capabilities, you have billing capabilities, you have document management capabilities that really are thrown into the mix. Okay, so what are the features that are lacking in CosmoLex? Because I mean, CosmoLex is not perfect. There are some features that are lacking, and so notable features that CosmoLex does not include in its offer right now include, like, you have accounts payable, you have accounts receivable, you have online bill payments, you have client portal. So the client portal is kind of important. This is something that Clio does have, but CosmoLex doesn't have it. Okay, at least as of the date of this show, because I mean, this software is a living thing, is a dynamic thing. But right now they don't have it. They do not have also document assembly. So this is that's an important thing. If your law firm pays attention to document assembly and wants to really sort of beef up its document assembly sort of practice, then you would not want to go with CosmoLex. And also email integration. So email integration is not there yet. Okay, this is what it is. So overall, what we think is that CosmoLex does not offer as many features as Clio. For example, CosmoLex cannot integrate with the professional standard Microsoft Office. And another shortcoming is that unlike Clio, CosmoLex does not offer a native mobile app. And the true redeeming quality of the software is CosmoLex's accounting capabilities, which actually render the need for a separate QuickBooks or other accounting software package unnecessary. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Today, I just kind of quickly went through Clio versus CosmoLex. So just to kind of sort of recap things here, CosmoLex is great. It has I would say an accounting add-on, an accounting sort of plus when it comes to helping you manage your law firm. But Clio does have more capabilities. Clio does have more features, and Clio does have also mobile app. But again, this comparison that was as of the date of this show, maybe by the time you watch this show, things would have changed. But yeah, this is how things stand as of now. So if you are interested, if you want to have an all-in-one legal management software tool, go with Clio. If you really care more about the accounting, the financial reporting aspect of your law firm, then you want to go with CosmoLex. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.